People of Earth, attend my words. I am Lord Malignance, and you will crouch before me now. Today, on this last day of Ubermas, one wanted to share with you the traditions of the Lord Malignance organization, the Malignance Corp. LLC. To start with, our first tradition, the tradition of opulence. We start our tradition with opulence always with a toast of evil. To my comrades in evil, may we always remain successful. May we crush our enemies before us. May they know the fear of our coming. A toast to you all. The second tradition, the tradition of selling out. Of course, Lord Malignance is a solutions provider, a influencer of opinions. One doesn't have products that one may sell outright to the public, though Pentagon officials, if you are watching, you'll note the Malignobot over there. That's a unmanned, autonomous, terrestrial drone. They never get tired. They just sit there and they wait. They watch for things. And when they see something they don't know, they have an argon laser array to negotiate with. Of course, every once in a while they do have a small problem that we're working on. That small problem, of course, is, well, you know, that thing they do. We won't speak about that. Also, other things that one might sell out for, of course, there is the movies. In this case, the first movie is Super. This is as likely a documentary of the superhero movement as you are ever to find. Oh, it doesn't have facts or actual events. It's like a pastiche of someone having spent time amongst their number, researching them, looking at the facts, their motivations, how they think. This movie will tell you more about superheroes than you will ever need to know. Second movie also for consideration, because just one movie might be a quirk. Second movie, of course, is Defendor. Defendor tells a story about a superhero, naturally mentally challenged, who's violent, of course, and who does manage to get a lot of innocent people killed and eventually himself at the end. To be expected with superheroes. Two movies worth buying and looking at, learning from. Futech. The next one we have is boasting. The tradition of boasting among heroes. Of course, I am Lord Malignance, most feared, most hated of all villains. Ask anyone, they fear, they crouch, they beg for forgiveness and to hide from my wrath. Lord Malignance is the dire ruler of the Colorado Holdfast, holder of a contract between myself and the invisible Colorado Ninja Empire. Who else speaks with the Eastern Slope Warlocks? Only Lord Malignance. They also are coming on board, hopefully next year. Lord Malignance still trying to sell Malignobots to the Pentagon. No deal yet. Working on those small issues. That whole going crazy killing people thing, that's got to be worked out, but small, almost got the corner on that. The next tradition, the tradition of bribery. You'll know if you work for Lord Malignance, there's always money going somewhere. And how does that money move? Do we send it in the mail? Do we send it on the internet? Do we send it on traceable means? No, of course not. In the Lord Malignance organization, we always use envelopes. Envelopes will be going out to all the loyal henchmen and minions and the ninjas, the warlocks, the government, the military. By the way, Malignobots again, anybody. I've got like a prototype here. It's mostly shut down now because I don't really want to keep my back to it. Can't really count on it all the time when his back is turned. But, you know, mostly that thing is reliable. The next tradition. Every evening during the season of Ubermas, the season of darkness, as darkness falls, we celebrate Ubermas. There is the tradition of leaving a goblet of wine near the trapdoor to the sub-basement. If you do this, it's said, the specter of Lucretia Borgia will appear to you in mirrors and in glass, and she will foretell great evil to come to you, which of course is a villain. That's like gold. We want that. So no, not this year. Lucretia Borgia has overpassed the layer once more. The next tradition, something new this year. We've always spoken about it, but we've never conceptualized it. And this, of course, is the stake of Krelm. On this stake, it is said you must keep it moist with the blood of your enemies. Of course, we see the blood of my enemies there, and the stake is moist. This is always followed by a list of demands. And so, Lord Malignants, always one to have a demand or two handy. The first demand one would like to make is, come on, Pentagon, buy them! Look at that little sucker over there. He's ready to go. You put this in Afghanistan, and I'm saying you can cut your troops down. Just like airdrop that. That thing is ready. Second demand, one would like to see all superheroes take a day off. Just one day. Call it the We All Fear Lord Malignant's Day. And what one would like you to see you do is go to the internet and find stories of citizen heroes. Heroes who volunteer their time and sacrifice for the betterment of their neighbors and their fellow man. You'll find these people in soup kitchens, in homeless shelters, in free clinics, in care providing centers. You'll find them everywhere. You'll find them as you walk around. People are out there and people care. They don't have to wear a cape to do this. It's called being a citizen. And those are my traditions this year, the traditions of the Malignants Corp LLC. Overall, a very profitable, very profitable year, 2012. It was the year of the villain. We were waiting for Dr. Horrible 2. Didn't come out. Joss Whedon had this other little job he had to do. The Loki story of Loki. You may have watched it. It was quite good. Loki did quite well. Took on the entire Earth. Almost made it. Next time, perhaps. Pulling for you, Loki. We also were to have the movie of Nemesis. Mark Miller didn't get to that. I guess he was counting the money for Kick-Ass 1. We were supposed to have Kick-Ass 2. That didn't show up either, but they are filming it. Kick-Ass 2 is where the villains come out. Hopefully we're going to see some good villains pulling for that. So 2013, we also had the End of the World. Yes, villains were pulling for the End of the World. It didn't happen. Small miscalculation there. We're working on it. We've got some meteors coming to the Earth next year. We're going to see what we can do about that. Might be the end of the world, so if a villain asks for money, you better pay up now. So, to the people of Earth, again, you will crouch before me. To the villains, to our success, to us all. It was great this year, by the way. It was really great. A lot of villains came forward. Really proud of you all. And to the heroes, of course, your days are numbered. Numbered so small. Could be hours. Well, what is even sure? Maybe a couple hours. Maybe some minutes. You better watch out. The villains are coming. That is all. Good evening. What? What is this? Did someone leave their aerobic weight near my exercise weight? What is this small weight here? Why, this is a 60-pound weight. Who left their 60-pound weight here? Oh, this small thing. We'll just put that down. There we go. And this little weight, this is nothing. This is like an aerobics. Here, Richard Simmons. Woo, Richard Simmons. There you go. You're on film with a 20-pound weight. You better think twice. And that is all.